The GH recap for May 11, 2023 has Big Baby Ace reuniting with his mom. The General Hospital recap features Esme Prince feeling sheer relief to have her baby in her arms again, and Spencer and Laura by her side. In this episode, Esme Prince took her baby home from General Hospital to Laura and Kevin's place, trying to let her parents know she was ready to take a DNA test to see who fathered her, as Curtis got an intriguing offer. Tracy let Brooke Lynn know what quid pro quo she wanted from her as Chase settled into work at the Port Charles Police Department. Maxie convinced Sasha to take a major step. And finally, Selena allowed Gladys and Cody into another high-stakes poker game. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the details. Laura, Jenny Francis, called Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl, and told her to get down to the hospital to see Ace as Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, spent more time bonding with the baby in an exam room. After Laura brought Spencer a lollipop, he admitted Esme had every right to come see her son, but was not happy when she burst in the door and grabbed the baby. Esme was grateful for everyone's help in taking care of Ace, including Trina's, Tatiana Ali. When Ace was finally given a clean bill of health by Austin, Roger Howarth, Laura, Esme and Spencer left for home, while Trina and her family looked on. When Trina reunited with Portia, Brooke cared. She told her she would never have made it back safely if Spencer wasn't there for her. Curtis, Donald Turner, interrupted before Portia could say anything against Spencer. But Trina then asked to talk to Taggart, Rail Andrews, alone. She told her dad she wanted to take a DNA test to see who biologically fathered her. She didn't want secrets anymore. Plus, seeing Spencer with Ace made her understand how important family was. Portia and Curtis had a few moments alone in which Portia thanked him for rescuing Trina, but the WSB agent who Scott summoned last week interrupted them. He took Curtis aside and offered him a job as a WSB asset. Curtis said liked his job owning and running the Savoy, but agreed to think about it. Tracy, Jane Elliott, reminded Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, that she owed her a favor for helping Chase, Josh Swickard, get his job back. Oddly enough, that favor was getting her old job back at Deception. BLQ insisted that wasn't what she wanted as a career, but Tracy didn't care and insisted that Brooke Lynn do it anyway and keep her eyes and ears open at research and development. Tracy refused to tell BLQ why she wanted to know what the next big thing would be. After Tracy reminded her that Chase might learn the truth about what she did, BLQ had no choice but to agree to Tracy's demands. To prove she was willing to rat out her granddaughter, Tracy called a curious Chase and suggested they have lunch. After the call, Brooke Lynn finally agreed to work at Deception again. Chase was also thrilled to be welcomed back to work at the PCPD, with applause and a standing ovation. Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, happily gave him a full caseload, including the Cody bracelet case. Chase didn't seem to believe that Cody was the culprit. Neither did Dante, who didn't think Cody would hurt Sasha like that. The subject soon turned to Brooke Lynn, and Chase admitted that sometimes a person does the wrong thing for the right reasons. Perhaps both Cody and Brooke Lynn were examples of that. Sasha, Sophia Matson, couldn't believe that Maxie, Kirsten Storms, wanted her to appear on the Home and Hearth channel again after having a mental breakdown on live TV last year. Sasha was ready to say no when Maxie stepped in and told her that she'd never forgive herself if she didn't take a leap of faith and do this. After more coaxing, Sasha was ready to agree, but Gladys, Bonnie Burrows, stepped in as her guardian and said no. As Sasha listened to Maxie and Gladys argue, Sasha made her own decision. She was going to go on TV and take charge of her own life. She also hoped to be a help and inspiration to other women watching. Cody, Josh Kelly, and Selena, Lydia Look, met up at the Savoy, where they asked to get in on her latest poker game, but she was disgusted with him for allegedly stealing that bracelet and getting caught. Cody claimed innocence, but Selena didn't buy it, so he insisted that Gladys set him up. Gladys soon showed up and told Selena to get rid of Cody, so she just threatened to get rid of them both. After some hemming and hawing, Selena finally agreed to give them both a place at the poker table.